a violent nature. Now, Alan, you're not as big a fan of horror as I am. In fact, you're fond of saying, what do horror movies do to you?
They scare the living poop out of me.
That's right. They scare the living poop out of Alan. But I love horror, especially indie horror, when it is well done. This is the best horror film I've seen this year. If you've seen the trailer shows you almost nothing. What this is, how to describe it? It's like seeing a Friday the 13th movie from the point of view of Jason. So you see, and it also feels very video game inspired. So you see the back of what is a character. You don't even see his face for much of the movie, and you're following him as he walks. It's the point of view of the killer, and he's sitting there, and he's like, you don't see his face, but he's just sort of sitting there, and you can overhear a bunch of kids in the background staying in a cabin in the woods. You can overhear people, and he just wants a gold locket, the gold locket that was his. And this violent killer stalks these people, and you see from his point of view how he like waits. You see this character, like you get glimpses. His hands are all mangled. The back of his head is scarred. It looks like he has a metal plate in the back of his head. He's got gashes and scars all over. And it's so good. It's shocking. I can't reveal the deaths. There is one death in the middle of the movie where I just lost it. I'm like, I have never seen anything like that in my life. I cannot rave enough about this. It's 90 minutes, doesn't overstay its welcome. It's quiet. And I believe this movie, was it at Sundance?
Was it?
I believe it was at Sundance. It's just this quiet film from the point of view of basically a killer like Jason or Michael Myers. So well done. The deaths and the tension and the creative kills, which is something, if you're a horror fan, and by the way, I'm a huge horror fan. I'm going to Monster Palooza that's in Pasadena this weekend. I'll be there all weekend. The kills are so creative and shocking. A combination of practical effects and digital effects, just so well executed, like so well done. And what I liked about this movie is it was quiet. It wasn't a like jump scare, right? Not any jump scares. Well, simple ones, but like it more focused on tension scares. So you see him lurking and you barely see the people. They're like in the background or out of focus. You don't get to know these characters. They're just annoying and they're in the woods and they need to be dispensed with. I think horror fans, if you're a horror fan, you're going to love it. If you're not a horror fan, warning, you will be shocked. The one death I pointed out, this girl in the lake, they're going, or she's by the lake doing yoga. I lost it. And I was in a theater. I saw the first show, 4:00 in the afternoon. And there were a bunch of people there, everyone freaking out over this death. And there are other deaths. It's just shocking and great. And it's a different point of view. Let's take a trope. We've seen Michael Myers. We've seen Friday the 13th. Let's do it from the point of view of the killer. Great. Chef's kiss. Strong recommendation. 9 out of 10. Please make a sequel.